Hey guys, so it has been a very long time since I last recorded an episode, and a lot has happened over the last 2 years. So I went back to school. I got my personal trainer certification, and I'm currently working on my nutrition coach certification. I also had my baby girl. She just turned 6 months, and if you haven't been following me on social media, you're probably like, what baby girl? When did this happen? So there's been a ton of other life things that have happened, but that'll take up hours of your time. So if you want to know more, we can chat on social media if you have not been following along this entire time. I know that you guys have requested weekly episodes. Right now, I'm going to go back to doing monthly episodes. I can't guarantee like a specific day of the month, but I'm definitely trying to have them pushed out every single month to continue to light that fire in you guys. Podcast is still going to be focused on self-care and mental health, and it will also still be explicit. So just a heads up, maybe possibly put your headphones in if your kids are around. So, all right, let's get into it. Today, we are going to talk about commitment. I get it. Sometimes it's incredibly hard to stay committed to something, especially when life seems to keep knocking you down. When I had my daughter, I had to have an emergency C-section, and the recovery of that was and still is unreal. And it's something that I was not prepared for, along with the trauma of her birth injury. There's not a single day that I have not been in constant pain. So that's a whole nother ball game to talk about. But when I was 4 months postpartum, I decided to commit to a low impact home workout program to try to ease this pain. And it was yoga. So I was like, no biggie. I throw heavy weights around all the time, yada, yada. No, this program is mentally and physically kicking my ass, but I still show up and I still put in the work. It would be so easy for me to stop showing up for myself and to say that life is just piling too much on, but that isn't going to help me in the long run. And I feel like so many times people say that they're going to commit to something, but don't follow through because they reach a point where whatever they're committed to starts to make them uncomfortable. The excitement wears off, and that's honestly when the real work starts. So if you're at that point on your journey, I want you to ask yourself this. Are you stopping because it's genuinely not your vibe? Because also, I want you to keep in mind that it is okay to quit things sometimes. Life is too short to do shit that our soul hates. But is that why you're actually stopping? Or is it because it's challenging you and you don't like that? Like, come on, call yourself out on your own bullshit. When you commit to something, you're telling yourself that you're going to follow through with it. It's literally a promise to yourself. So when you finish whatever it is, you're building trust with yourself. And on the other hand, when you don't follow through, you're losing that trust with yourself. We get so upset with others when they don't stay true to their word, but how often are we doing that same damn thing to ourselves? So sit down today and figure out what reason you have used to walk away from something that you committed to this month or in the last 30 days, and could you challenge that reason to help you get back on track? You're worthy of showing up for yourself. You're worthy of putting yourself first, and you're worthy of finishing something from day one to the last. And I promise that it will unlock a new level in you. Following through with something builds confidence in yourself. And I don't mean physical confidence. Like, sure, if you're doing a workout, you do gain that physical confidence. But as far as commitment, I mean that you're building this mental confidence. You're telling yourself that you have your back, that you can trust yourself. And that is such a powerful feeling. All right, friends, if you enjoyed this episode, or any of them, I would love it if you would leave a review, 5-star, whatever you'd like to do, and feel free to share this episode or any of them again on your socials. Tag me in it at barbells_and_brownies. And also, recently something that I wanted to start doing is that if you have a topic that you'd like me to talk about, just let me know. So again, this is staying focused on self-care and mental health awareness and all those kinds of things. So if you're like, you know what, I feel like I want to know more about this, then hit me up and we will dive deeper into it. Okay, love you guys.